All right, back. Motor City Sports Talking in the building. I got a question for Lions Nation, One Pride Nation, man. Why didn't Bob Quinn go out there and get Brock Osweiler as the backup quarterback for the Detroit Lions? Obviously, Tom 2121 Savage hasn't been heard from since his concussion. Don't know what's going on. Lions are CIA Secret Service when it comes to injuries. Obviously, David Fales is below Brock Osweiler. They bought some AAU. They bought some Arena Football League, Luis Perez, whatever his name is. But why are the Lions being cheap when it comes to putting the quarterback behind Matthew Stafford? And I feel Brock Osweiler would have been a really, really great fit behind Matthew Stafford. He played in Houston. I forgot that. I believe he played in Houston. Tom 2121 Savage played in Houston. And Brock Osweiler is better. And I didn't know. I was listening to Sirius XM Satellite NFL Radio today. And Brock Osweiler got a winning percentage, 17-16, in this league. You know, he got a big arm, just like Matthew Stafford. He taught in Stafford. He got, decent mobility like Matthew Stafford. And I don't understand this unspoken rule where we don't want to have any type of competition behind Matthew Stafford because Stafford is the golden boy. That's what I don't understand. Now, Osweiler is getting to look at the coach. Now, if I don't understand, Osweiler kind of want to be in the starting quarterback mix, and obviously it's getting close to the start of the season. He ain't got no job, and maybe he had to lower his standards. You shooting for all, 10s and 12s, in the club, and you want to take something home, and now you got to lower your standards to a 7 or a 6 to ensure you bag something to take something home. So he got to ensure he bags something to make something this year, or he gonna be selling insurance or be an accountant or whatever he do. What is his profession? He got the degree he got in school. That's what he gonna be doing. So don't nobody want to miss the NFL season. Now he's taking a look at the Indianapolis Colts to back up Jacoby Brissett. And probably thinking like, I know Brissett probably gonna fall off and I'm gonna get in. But Brissett is a really solid quarterback, man. Another New England backup as well. And obviously it's also some other choices that could come out there from the Lions, and they don't seem too gung-ho on, putting a quarterback behind Stafford. Everything is frugal. Josh Johnson, David Fales, Tom 2121 Savage, last year with Matt Casserole. At some point, they got to get serious about putting somebody behind Stafford. But you know what? They don't want no pressure on Matthew Stafford. They don't want people yelling for Osweiler, which I don't think that's going to happen because it's Stafford. Everybody know he give us the best chance to win. But when Sean Hill was in there, it was a couple rumblings that Sean Hill operated better with Calvin Johnson, and he took shots downfield when Matthew Stafford refrained from doing so. But also, Brian Hoyer could be available because the Patriots only carry 2 quarterbacks, historically, and they think Jason Stidham is good enough from Auburn. I liked him coming out. Listen to some of my draft talk. Good enough to start behind Tom Brady. Drew Stanton, I think, is out there. Drew Stanton, Brock Osweiler, Brian Hoyer are all better options behind Matthew Stafford than what they got now. The Perez guy, the Johnson guy, the 2121 Savage guy, and Fales. At the end of the day, if Matthew Stafford do go down, or they do need somebody to win 1 or 2 games in the season to keep the season afloat, and they didn't get a quarterback, in the perfect world, we're in a fully functional, well-run, oil machine NFL organization. Unless it's Martha who don't want to spend the money on the backup or don't want to put money on Matthew Stafford, which it happens like that. Organizations they do things like that. You know what I'm saying? Owners do things like that. So the GM don't really have full power like it's perceived that he does. So if it come down to just Bob Quinn just didn't want to get a quarterback behind Stafford, and he come down to Bob Quinn deserved to be fired if Stafford go down. Or we need 1 or 2 games. He deserved to be fired. But like I said, in my opinion, I don't think it's a Bob Quinn problem. They're stopping it. I think Bob Quinn want to go out and get his own quarterback. I think Bob Quinn want to go out there and get a solid backup. I think it's the powers that be above him who won't fully allow him to do that. And that's just my opinion. But let me know what you think about Osweiler, possibly Hoyer if he get released, Drew Stanton, or another backup quarterback. Should the Lions upgrade that backup quarterback position before the season starts? Motor City Sports Talks, your boy CJ Goodfella. Hit the subscribe button, bell icon button, share the videos, and let me know what you guys think about the video. One time for the one time we gone.